everybody, it's Mary's Craft Room here with Sundays at 7. Welcome back. I've had a couple weeks off and I just wanted to get reconnected. Been a busy time lately. I've had on stage in Indianapolis, and then I had craft fairs. It's just been kind of busy, but it's nice to get back with all of you again and do a card for you. Tonight, the one I'm featuring is Joyful Flurry. Okay, the Joyful Flurry bundle. It's got great font on here, great sentiments, and then lots of dies. And it's nice too because it's not only the snowflake dies, but it is also dies that you can use for sentiments, which we will use tonight. This bundle can be found on page 19 in the holiday catalog, the mini catalog. And it's right down here. The Joyful bundle price is $50.25. If you always save 10% by getting the bundle. And it comes with, or not comes with, but you can also get some bling that goes with it. I didn't use it on this card. It wasn't the right colors, although I probably could. We could try and tonight and use the Fresh Freesia one in there because it kind of matches. So it has got Coastal Cabana, Fresh Freesia, and clear adhesive back sequins and gems. So that's kind of cool. So maybe we'll experiment a little bit tonight with that. So you can also get that to go with the bundle. Very pretty. If you choose to purchase anything with me tonight, the monthly host code is right here for you. So this is a great one to have. And yes, it's Christmas, but you could do winter cards with it too. Couldn't you see that with winter birthday cards, or just a hello or even a thank you card? So the paper we used is actually the back side of a sheet from the gnome paper. So if you look at the other side, it's mushrooms. And yes, that does not go with us. But these snowflakes are really cool. They go great with it. This is a card, guys, that I used for my recent card buffet that I had. And they loved it. And we wanted to make something with this. And my friend Lisa Krogan and I designed this together. And when we were working on it, I didn't have a lot of the paper, so we knew we had to keep this part smaller, which was great. And then we wanted to pop out some snowflakes. We tried everything. We stamped, we cut, we did everything. And finally, Lisa looked at me. I have an idea. Just bear with me. And Lisa went out and embossed on the 3 colors that we were using. So we have Pool Party, and we have Orchid Oasis, and we have got Highland Heather on here. And when we put that on, we knew we had a winner. So in order to make it not too difficult for our card buffet, we did some little work for them. Or should I say Lisa did. So each card had its own set of embossed snowflakes already. So all the participant had to do was just cut them out. So we did a lot of work. Lisa said, do you want them to emboss? I said, no, because sometimes there can be 15 or 16 people there, and we decided to keep it easy for them, and yet they could still make a beautiful card, and they really appreciated that. So we're going to put this one together shortly, but first I want to take care of a little bit of housekeeping. A few things going on. We have the new catalogs. I can't show you anything inside, but look at the outside. Isn't it pretty? And I love the stuff that's on the inside. So here is our January through April of 2023 mini catalog. If you are not currently on my list and you are not local and you want to receive a catalog from me, please let me know in the next 2 days. I have to finish my mailing list. So please just let me know if you want to get a catalog from me, and I will surely add you to the list. You're going to get both the mini and the celebration. And the celebration goes from January 5th to February 28th this year. Cute stuff in there. And possibly next Sunday, I will do a sneak preview of all of the products that I have received so far. But tonight I was just going to show you the catalogs and just ask if you want to be on the catalog mailing list. You just let me know, okay? All right. So next we are going to go on to one other thing coming up. Starting December 1st, we have a last chance list. And you don't even think you can read it on here. I can barely read it in person. It's kind of small, but there's a lot of things from the July to December 2022 mini catalog that are on their last chance for you to purchase them. Many are on, you can see some numbers here, many are discounted up to 60% of a discount. So like the Splendid Day Designer Series paper is 60% off. It was $15 and it'll now be $6. So please remember, there's 2 long pages. Please remember, this is while supplies last, okay? So look for that online starting December 1st, which is Thursday. Isn't that crazy? It's December already coming up. Where has the year gone? So those are the couple things that I've got right now for you. So with that, let's get on to our gorgeous card, all right? Okay, let's see what I've got going on here. All right. Make sure I catch any of the comments coming in. All right, so I've got mine all set here. And for the ease of use tonight, I have already cut out my snowflakes, so they are all ready to go. I just used the dies that come in here. Great snowflake dies. I probably don't have the ones I actually used in here because I have them on a magnetic board with the rest of my leftover cards from my card buffet. All right, so you get all of these plus 3 more dies. So that is pretty cool. All right, so let's set this aside and take out all of our bits and pieces. And so I started with a Highland Heather card base, our usual 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Let's give that a crisp edge there. All right. Then we went on to some smaller pieces here. So we're going to start with a white piece that is, let's see, I'm going to measure that for you. That one, we did 4.5 by 3.5. And then we just go down 1/4 for each layer. So this one started out at 4.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to start layering the pieces. So on top of the white, I am putting the Orchid Oasis, which is going to be 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then our designer paper will be 4 by 3. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a very nice, quiet one. We go to my daughter's and she cooks for us. And then we were there for a couple hours down in Fort Atkinson. And then, quick show you this. So this was the pretty snowflake paper that was in one of the back sides of the gnome pack paper. So we went down there. I'd always take the pies, get them from Pine Cone because you can't go wrong with Pine Cone. It is amazing. And we were back in no time, and my granddaughter came back with us. So I took a nice nap, and she just hung out with us for the day and stayed overnight. And that was it, and I had to work on Friday, which kind of stunk, but that's okay. And then yesterday, there was a wonderful, I'm going to put this right on the middle here, there was a wonderful craft fair. Johnson Creek had its Christmas in the Village. This was the 4th year for it. We just missed 1 year because of COVID. And so we were in the high school, and then along with us was the Something Special from Wisconsin that Pete Barris, the coffee guy, Pete Barris, he organizes. And that was great. There were so many vendors, you guys. There were so many people there. It was my best craft fair to date. It was so nice meeting all the people. I met some people that follow me on Facebook and just had great sales and just enjoyed talking with the people. The day just flew by. It was just wonderful. Okay, so now I've got this all together for you. All right, very quick and simple. And then we're going to I'm going to set this aside with the snowflakes for just a second. Let's put that up there. And then next we'll have our inside. We're going to stamp Joyful Wishes and a snowflake. And we're going to stamp our sentiment. So I used Orchid Oasis for the stamping. And I'm just going to stand up because I've told you before I can see better standing up and can place it better. So I'm going to put Joyful Wishes right up here. Just simple. It's a nice, easy, simple card. Love it. And then we're going to do It's the Season of Magic and Wonder on the front. And we'll put that right in here in the pre-cut label. There we go. That worked out nice. And then we have got Highland Heather. We're going to use Highland Heather for the snowflake. You could use silver, you could use whatever you wanted, but I chose to use Highland Heather to go with my theme here. And I'm just going to put a snowflake right in the corner here. All right. And then, of course, no naked envelopes, right? So we're going to put a snowflake right in the corner there, too. Look how quickly this card is coming together. Sometimes the hardest part or the longest part is just prepping everything or coming up with the idea. That, too. All right, so I'm going to close the inks up. Put those aside. And then I have, with the snowflakes, I'm going to take a little wink of Stella. Everything's always better with a little wink, right? So I'll just put a little wink of Stella onto the snowflake so it sparkles when they open up the card. And we'll put it on the envelope also so it sparkles. There's that. And we'll put it right here on the envelope. Now next weekend I have my final craft fair, and that is going to be Saturday, December 3rd from 9 to 3 at Emmanuel Lutheran Church on 9th Street in Watertown. So if you're out and about, come see me and say hi and check out all the good stuff that I have. So this is pretty cool. I like, if you see it in person, just the sparkle on there. It's really pretty. I like that a lot. All right, let's put the wink of Stella away. Then we'll take our Seal Plus, which is right in front of me, or to the side of me, and we'll put the inside on the card. I always worry when I'm doing my craft fairs, you guys, that I don't have enough product made. Oh, I had plenty. I only had a little bit to add to my fair for next week. So I had plenty. So after the fairs are done, then I'll open up my Mary's Craft Room front porch and let people who didn't get a chance to see me come shop there. Okay, so now we just have to put together the front and we are good to go. So we're going to take our sentiment and we're going to put some dimensionals on there. This is a bigger one, so I usually put 3 so it evens it out. Okay. And we'll take those off. And I'm going to just put it right here. Okay. And now I will put the snowflakes on for us. All right. So we're going to tape down the big one. The largest one, I'm going to tape it down up here, and I'm going to let it go off of the paper a little bit so it fills up some of that space. So we'll put a little on there, and we'll take it to the edges. Let's see if we can get that up a little bit more. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to tape down the pool party one also. And then I will just use a dimensional on the smallest one. So I'll layer the pool party one. Let's do about like that, maybe. That'll be good. And then we'll just pop up the little one with one dimensional in the middle. That's all it needs. Take that off. And then I will pop that right here. I want to make sure I can put some bling on the center of that one. So now I'm going to decorate it all up with, I'm just going to use our rhinestone, our basic rhinestones. We did talk about using the pink on there. Nah, I'm going to stick to my, I'm just going to stick to my go-to and use my rhinestones. Sometimes it's good to stay with your plan. All right. So I am going to use the medium size rhinestone, so I might have to open another package because it fits perfectly on there. Let's see, I have another one. I guess I don't even have another one open. So how about if we just put a big one in there and maybe another larger one in the medium, and then we'll just put a larger one right on the bottom, on the sentiment, and that works too. You can use whatever size you want. And look at that, you guys. I'm all done with the card. Super simple. Probably the hardest part, oops, I'm not done. I got to put a ribbon on there, don't I? Probably the hardest part, again, was just coming up with the design and heat embossing the 3 snowflakes, which is very easy. If you've not heat embossed, we'll do it sometime. I'll show you how to do it, but super easy. Just stamp on the paper and put your embossing powder on there and heat it up, and it just makes this beautiful shiny design on there. So now let's just get out a pool party ribbon, and we'll attach that to the top. The card is pretty as it is, but the sheer pool party ribbon just adds a little extra to it. And it's nice, it tucks right underneath the snowflake right up there. So that's kind of cool. Fits nice there. And I'm just going to do a simple knot this time, because there's so much going on with the snowflakes. I don't want to use make a bow and take away from the prettiness of the card. Don't want too much distraction. So we'll just put this little knot on here. It's so sheer and slippery. There we go. Okay, so I've got the knot in there, and now I'm just going to trim it down. And there you go, guys. There's our card for tonight. I hope you like it as much as I do. I think it's just gorgeous. I have about 6 or 7 more that I can make up. So these are definitely going out to family and friends for this Christmas, because it's one of my favorites, and I'm a purple girl all the way. So I truly love it. So there is our card for tonight. I highly recommend getting Joyful Flurry if you have not yet. It's just a card that is so good for the whole winter, not just Christmas. So it's just a great one to have. So thank you all for watching and coming along with me tonight. And remember, I'll be back next Saturday on the 4th of December, and we will have a sneak peek at the products Mary already has from Celebration in the mini catalog. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and happy crafting. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.